Hey, what's up, everybody? I am My Two Dogs, and this is going to be a Holy Diver tutorial. It is not going to be the most professional tutorial. I'm just going to kind of do this off the cuff, but I played and beat this game, and it was a miserable, grueling experience of a game that, as you can see over here, I didn't think too kindly of. But ultimately, the only way I could ever try to find any help on what exactly I was supposed to do was people in chat would look at speedruns, but it didn't really help because speedrunners do strats that require a lot of skill that the casual player isn't going to do. So I had to figure out mostly everything on my own, and it took a lot of trial and error. And once I got it done, I kind of thought to myself, well, I should make a tutorial for a casual player, if you can call playing this game casual, so that they can help you. And so that's what we're going to do here. So this footage that you're about to see here is my playthrough, except as you can see, I have edited out all of my deaths so that we can focus only on the things that worked. And so let's get to it. I'm going to keep the sound muted on the video. Okay, so for starters here, this is the magic system. You all know how this works. I'm going to switch magic here and shoot. I think I was explaining to someone in chat. So for starters, I'm going to pause right about here. I don't know this exactly, but after I beat the game, I was informed that if you land on one of these tree branches, pause the game, and I believe with the second controller, if you do something, hit a button, I don't know. Anyways, you can mash buttons. You can somehow give yourselves lives. It's like a cheat code of sense. And so if you're really, really struggling, you can give yourself a ton of lives, which would be super helpful because when you die, you start at the start of the screen with full magic. I am not going to do that. I did not do that cheat, but look it up if you're looking for help. So this first stage isn't too terrible. There's not going to be a ton here. Kind of goes slow. I guess these guys here I want to point out. Lots of enemies have the same AI. They're just coded differently. They're coded differently. They have different sprites. This guy is going to be a common. He's going to have an AI that's common. He's kind of going to hang back like this, and then he's going to charge down at you. And so you can see that I can just kind of stand still and wait for him to charge, and he'll run right into your bullet. So that's really the best thing to do there. So when you see him, just try to hang out a little bit. Otherwise, the trick is just don't go too fast because these red guys can pile up on you, and the knockback effect is quite brutal. So you know, it should be real easy to avoid these little running red dudes, but if they hit you, they can knock you back, and then they can knock you into another one, and it can go very poorly. That bracelet that I picked up allows you to break some blocks. There are like weird power-ups in this game. But if you are low on life, you can smash this brick right here underneath the word edit, and this is always a drop. Whether or not it's magic or a heart is a bit random, but you can farm it if you need it. I think I do farm it here. Yeah, you can see I'm going to try to fill up my life. So this screen is probably going to be the real first challenge where the game kind of lets you know that you're in for not much fun, honestly. So I'm going to switch to the double shot because it makes hitting these Medusa heads, as I call them, easier, Castlevania-style Medusa heads. And really, again, slow and steady is going to win the race here. You know, you're going to kind of creep and stop, step forward, stop, step forward, stop, step forward, stop, and try to kill these heads. If you miss them, they are going to come back at you. They're going to like come over here to stop and then charge. So be weary of that. You can't just jump over them or avoid them. So you can see there's a lot of stopping and going. And if you go too fast, like I'm going here, I'm getting a little overzealous. And you can see that it's going poorly quickly. Don't worry about these little pumpkin guys. Not a big deal. I believe he always drops a full health. So that's pretty good. This first stage, fairly straightforward. Not a ton of strategy here. That guy can knock you back into the room. Super annoying. Otherwise, not a big deal. There's another one up here to kind of keep an eye out for. Yeah, whatever. That full magic drop is nice for the boss. So I'm going to climb the tree. We'll keep the music paused or muted. I know the silence is weird. Definitely grab the extra life. All lives help. So this boss fight is really pretty simple. He's Can I get rid of that? There you go. He's going to kind of like jump over you. and then he's going to stop, and then he'll shoot a fireball. So really the plan is to just kind of let him jump over, try and shoot, let him jump over, and then you can get a bunch of shots in here. I think with the double shot that I'm using, you don't have to jump. I normally didn't use magic on this fight. I just chose to do it this night. So again, he just jumps over, then you just kind of unload on him, run away from his fireballs. And voila, easy enough. Go over here to the left and pick up this random item. I don't understand what this screen flashing is for. I don't understand this story-wise, but there it is. And we'll get to stage 2.